The tiniest fragments that are left over sometimes are really beautiful. There's something quite precious and fragile about them. Lots of people are drawn to imperfections. You know, I certainly am. It's that idea of using pre-used things and reusing them and giving them a new life. I love to get out into nature. My art really is a reflection of what's around me and how I respond to that. I really like the words respond, rework and repair, because that's pretty much what I do. I'm either responding to the environment or a collection of things that I've found, and then reworking, I'm fragmenting and tearing things up. And then of course you have to put them back together. So for me that's where the repair comes in. And I have to think, you know, how can I put these separate little fragments together? If I didn't exhibit and I didn't show my work, I still would create. I create for me, and I just love to do it. So I've been creating for, 35 years. But when I was starting out and I wanted to learn new techniques, well, I'd book onto a course. Sometimes they were a long way away, and it was a long way to travel, and so it was quite a challenge. I think if I'd have taken a course like this just as I was starting, it would have really helped me to realise that, ideas have to be really worked on, you have to push ideas. Anything that I do, I'm always trying to think, how can I put my own twist on it? How can I make it mine? It's a course that I wish I could have taken when I was starting out. There's a lot of content, but there's a lot of flexibility. This is not a standalone course, and you must do it in a very regular way. You'll learn that anything can be cut out, moved, reinserted or rearranged. But remember, you have this course for life, and some of these things are going to take weeks, well, months really, or even years to do or to get through. And so you can refer back to it at any time and just take your time and enjoy it. I mean, this course really is aimed at all abilities because if you're new, there's some interesting exercises that can help you through. If you're experienced in some areas, bring the experience that you've got to the course. And I'm hoping that this will just push your work on, push you to develop and think in a slightly different way. What I'm going to do is throw a whole lot of ideas at you. I do printing, I do drawing, I do mark making, I make tools, I stitch, coat things, I try and be experimental, and also how to combine fabric and paper, so the drawings link to the stitched work. And I think I've tried to bring all of those things to this course. And then other things as well that I really want you to explore and experiment with. I think there's going to be some really different outcomes. I hope so anyway. I really like the idea of the freedom. How far can you push the media? How many layers can you work with? What materials can you work with? How far can you go with it? Embrace this idea of mixed media in its fullest sense. And I'm sure that way you're going to produce some beautiful work.